Securing your digital footprint. Best practices to protect against dark web threats.
In an increasingly digital world, your online presence, or digital footprint, can be both an asset and a vulnerability.
Cybercriminals often scour the dark web for personal information, credentials, and other data that can be exploited for malicious purposes. To protect yourself from these threats, it's essential to take proactive steps to secure your digital footprint. Here are some practical tips and strategies to help safeguard your digital identity. 1. Use strong, unique passwords. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to protect your accounts is by using strong, unique passwords for each online service. A strong password typically includes a mix of upper and lower case letters, numbers, and special characters. Avoid using easily guessable information like birthdays or common words. Tip: consider using a password manager to generate and store complex passwords. This ensures that you don't have to remember multiple passwords and reduces the risk of reusing the same password across different sites. 2. Enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. Two-factor authentication, 2FA, adds an extra layer of security to your accounts by requiring a second form of verification in addition to your password. This could be a code sent to your phone, an authentication app, or a biometric factor like a fingerprint. Tip: enable 2FA on all accounts that offer it, especially for email, banking, and social media accounts. This way, even if your password is compromised, an attacker would still need access to the second factor to gain entry. 3. Monitor your accounts regularly. Regularly monitoring your bank statements, credit reports, and online accounts can help you detect unauthorized activity early. The sooner you catch a potential breach, the quicker you can act to mitigate damage. Tip: set up alerts for suspicious activity on your financial accounts. Many banks and credit card companies offer notifications for transactions that fall outside your normal spending patterns. 4. Be cautious with public Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi networks are convenient but can be risky, as they are often unsecured and can be exploited by hackers to intercept your data. Avoid accessing sensitive information, such as online banking or shopping, over public Wi-Fi. Tip: if you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network, VPN, to encrypt your internet connection. This makes it much harder for anyone on the same network to intercept your data. 5. Limit the information you share online. Be mindful of the personal information you share on social media and other online platforms. Cybercriminals can use details like your full name, address, phone number, and even the names of pets or family members to answer security questions or create phishing attacks. Tip: review the privacy settings on your social media accounts and limit who can see your posts and personal information. Avoid sharing sensitive details publicly. 6. Regularly update software and devices. Keeping your software, apps, and devices up to date is crucial for security. Updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities that could be exploited by cybercriminals. Tip: enable automatic updates whenever possible to ensure you're always running the latest versions of your software and operating systems. This applies to your computer, smartphone, router, and any other internet-connected devices. 7. Check if your data has been compromised. There are online tools and services that allow you to check if your personal information has been exposed in a data breach. Services like "Have I Been Pwned" can alert you if your email address or other details have been compromised. Tip: if you discover that your data has been exposed, take immediate action by changing your passwords, enabling 2FA, and monitoring your accounts for unusual activity. 8. Use encryption for sensitive communications. When sharing sensitive information online, such as through email or messaging apps, ensure that the communication is encrypted. End-to-end encryption ensures that only you and the intended recipient can read the message. Tip: use secure messaging apps like Signal or WhatsApp for private conversations, as they offer end-to-end encryption by default. Securing your digital footprint is an ongoing process that requires vigilance and proactive measures. By using strong, unique passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, monitoring your accounts, and being cautious with the information you share online, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to dark web threats. Staying informed and taking these protective steps can help ensure that your digital identity remains secure in an increasingly connected world. Visit the link in the description below for more information.